We're going to start. Since I'm the person who calls on people to Polly, we're going to start on the top of my grid, just like Jeopardy, and we're going to start with our fearless leader, Bob Friedenthal. So, good morning, Bob.
Good morning. How is everybody?
We
Marvelous.
fine.
Would all of them too.
And we have people from all areas of the country. So it's always nice to have people here. And we're creating tools for helping people uh, connect with other people and manage how they grow their businesses. So that's my main thrust. I'm the owner of a website called mycity.com, and it's been around for, oh my God, since 2000 or so. And I'm very hip on helping people use data and all the tools that are necessary to help them grow their business. So that's me. And I don't see my sidekick. So I doubt if my information is in the chat room. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I'm sure it's in there now.
Now,
Good morning,
Bob,
Eddie.
since we have new folks here, from a business perspective, what is it that you do with LinkedIn with the people, such as the people in this group?
Well, I help people navigate LinkedIn, how to use it correctly, how to grow their LinkedIn. I have a staff of people that work for me, and they've been doing it for lots of years. And I think quite a few of the people here are my clients. And I'm particularly always interested and glad to see that Dennis Schroeder is here. He's a retired Army uh, medical officer, right? Am I getting that right?
Medical service course. I'm not a doc. I was an administrator.
Gotcha. Well, it's still, you put lots of time in to do that. I also, by the way, am a veteran, and we have a veterans group that we run about an hour after this group meeting. So it's good to have everybody here. Let's go make some money. It's the beginning of the
Sounds
year,
good.
right?
That's
Yeah.
right. So Bob is a wonderful combination of tech, marketing, and service, a lot of experience, and he's just really a nice guy to talk to. So if you have not had a one-on-one with Bob, please do so.
Thank you.
And next, I'm going to turn to a good friend of mine, Debbie Voris. Hey, Debbie.
Hi, I guess I'm up first up, huh?
Second.
Okay, I'm Debbie, your certified holistic health coach. I help people identify the root causes of their health and mindset issues and create a custom natural holistic strategy for them. And I've been gone because I've been training for a half marathon. And a few weeks ago, I actually had a little bit of an injury with my knee. And I always find solutions, even for myself as well as others. And I have different techniques, supplements, and pretty much your mindset can do a lot for you as well. So if you are stuck and want to get unstuck because that's a low vibrational energy that you're into, contact me because I can release you from that stuckness. So remember, you can reach me on my LinkedIn. I have a radio and TV show podcast. You can learn about alternative health. And I have different ways of doing health assessments. So remember me, Debbie changes lives.
Thank you, Debbie. Now, people want to find out more about your show. What's the best way for them to find that? Can I recommend LinkedIn?
Go to, well, they can see some of the reels on LinkedIn, but they can go just to YouTube. Debbie, DEBI, changes, CHANGES, lives, LIVES. And it's a pretty unique name. It'll come up right to the top.
Yeah, it's not the other Debbie in Cleveland. It's our Debbie.
Yes. People
All
have,
right, thank
you can
you.
also find it iHeartRadio and all wherever podcast goes on audio. Okay,
Good to know. Thank you,
you're welcome.
and welcome back. And good morning to my friend Betty Withrow. How's life up in the Monterey area?
Uh,
City Grove.
Good morning, Scott. Life in the Monterey area is gray right now. We're expecting some rain soon, which is nice. And as always, I enjoyed this group. First of all, I want to shout out to Burke, our speaker today, for instigating getting me into this group because he invited me to his presentation when he did it the last time, and I found this group to be very valuable in many, many ways. I'm a writing professional. It's called the Writer's Launchpad, and I do many things such as ghostwriting, editing, author coaching, and connecting people with publishing and publicity options for getting their work out in the world. I write copy as well, but my real focus is on bringing out the brilliance in people and helping them to realize that they're more than they thought they were, which is what happens when a person connects with the real energy of what they're writing and their business is all about. I love that moment when they see their brilliance. That's what I do. Thank you.
Well, thank you. It's great to be seen, whether brilliantly or not. All right, next up is your sometime sidekick, Roy Dickin. Hi, Roy.
Hi, Scott. Yeah, I'd like to start this out with a shout out to Leiter Chen, an amazing man. You should all get to know him. He is bringing Eastern medicine to the United States in a very scientific way. And right now it's in his Anaheim location and other locations near there, but eventually he's going to bring this all across the country, so all of us are going to have an opportunity to take advantage of what he's been able to do. What I do is I generate leads. I've got all kinds of various different methods for generating leads, and I love working with different businesses and generate them in the manner that they want to do it most. So I'm Roy Dickin. Clear Choice Marketing Group is my company.
Thank you, Roy. And you got that in well under a minute. So congratulations. Thank you very much. Thanks for the shout out to Leiter. We'll talk to him in a couple of minutes. Next up is our friend Dennis Schroeder. Morning, Dennis.
There we go. Had to get my my microphone turned on. So my name is Dennis Schroeder, and I thank you for the mentions before, Bob and others. I'm a retired Army Medical Service Corps officer. Spent 24 years in uniform. I live in a small town just a little bit north of Nashville. I do a lot of things, but what I primarily focus on is the nonprofit I started almost 6 years ago. It's called the Price of Freedom Foundation. It is dedicated to telling the complete life stories of those who died while serving in our nation's military. We produce a full biography, written form and book form. We intended to create video documentaries as well. And we are looking for people who want to connect with this cause, whether you want to be a volunteer, whether you have somebody that we should be talking to and interviewing, whether you feel called to donate yourself, or for corporate sponsors. Thank you.
Scott.
You're on mute, Scott.
Thank you. I try to do that so I don't make the excess noise and I forget to turn it back on. So appreciate it, Phil. Next up, my new friend, Sam Curd, my buddy from the Newport Chamber. Morning, Sam.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Scott. It's great to be here. Met with a few of you, like Debbie and I had a great one-on-one. Scott and I talked, and we're at the chamber as well. I am the owner of a company called 4C Productions, and we specialize in creating stunning and highly professional websites, as well as video clips for your social media and promotion. And we utilize a lot of AI. And as a matter of fact, recently, I became a certified small business, so I'm happy about that as well. I don't know how that's going to help, but it's good to have that label on my website. Anyway, so if anyone needs any help with their website or any ideas, reach out. Sam Curd with 4C Productions. Thank you.
Thanks, Sam. I've learned that having certifications and endorsements from other people are just the best way to help your business. So it's definitely worthwhile. All righty. Next up, our friend Phil Wolfstein. Everybody loves Phil.
Everybody loves Phil.
Well, that's a really nice thought. Thank you, Scott. Anyway, great to be here this morning. I'm a certified business broker with Zoom Business Brokers, and what I do is I help business owners find qualified buyers for their business. A process, not an event. And what I want to do is give a big shout out this morning to Charles Hamilton. I've met Charles on this group, and I'm also a part of his. He is the head for a Beverly Hills Divorce Transition Professionals Group, and we're a member there and work with Charles. He's a certified financial planner and a financial advisor for Northwestern Mutual. Great guy, and it's the power of this group is a perfect example of having met Charles, joining that group, and I just recently got a referral from a member of that group, Leslie Crumley, working with some of her clients, and that may lead to a fairly sizable deal. But it's and just I love the power of this group is proven over and over again. Thank you.
Bill, I just want to express outrage that you've stolen all the things that I was going to say about myself. How dare you?
I love
Good to
it.
see you, buddy.
Good to see you this morning.
Repetition is the mother of skill, Charles, so you get another shot at it.
And humor accomplishes so much.
All righty. Thank you both. Bill Schweber, you're up next.
Hi, I'm Bill Schweber. I do IT data forensics for major litigation, usually in the $500 million to $2 billion range and beyond. I'm interested in all kinds of technology, especially when I deal with massive amounts of data that would take multiple people to do. So right now I'm looking for some AI skill tools to do it. I also run a legal networking group that has a whole bunch of attorneys, accountants, and very wealthy people who are trying to figure out what to do with their money. No, joking. That's my legal clients that are getting sued. They're always looking to some way to avoid paying. Bill Schweber, I'm here to help.
Good stuff, Bill. Yeah, a lot of rich people highly motivated to not lose it, right? So you'll always have work. Okay, next up's my friend Joe Nicasio. Joe, I just wanted to make a mention. So we were connected through one of my mentors a few years back, Bob Donnell, who unfortunately passed away recently. And I just wanted to give Bob Donnell an acknowledgement. And he was a mentor to a lot of folks. I don't know if anybody else here knows him or knew him, but Joe and I go back to those meetings at that house in Newport Beach, and I appreciate that. So good morning, Joe.
Well, good morning, Scott. Yeah, Bob was a good guy, and I met him at a time when I was going through some things and kicking and screaming at some of his advice, but he was very well intentioned and he was a loving guy. So I'm Joe Nicasio, and I'm the Catapult Your Revenue mentor. And the smartest people I've worked with didn't get there by figuring out everything on their own. They succeeded because they had the courage to ask for help at the right time. I once met an entrepreneur who was stuck. He was brilliant, he was hardworking, but he was always hitting the same ceiling. And his breakthrough came when he realized the truth that, you can't read the label when you're inside the bottle. And that's where the right support comes in. I help business owners uncover what's holding them back so they can break through the barriers and make smarter decisions and create a business. It's not just profitable, but fulfilling. So if you've been feeling a little stuck or you just know you could be doing better, let's have a conversation, because asking for help isn't a weakness. it's a sign of courage, and it's the fastest path towards success. So reach out to me. Let's get you on my calendar and let's get to know each other better to determine if or how I can help you. Back to you, Scott.
That's some sage advice. Deeply appreciate that. Joe, that image behind you, is that, a phoenix rising from something, or tell me
No,
more
no,
about
let me
it?
explain. Let me explain.
Please do.
This is something I did create with AI, and the person in front is the new you that's evolving and growing, and the person that he's holding on to and dragging behind is his old self. And a lot of times we want to get ahead and we're dragging our old self, our old beliefs behind, and we will propel a lot faster when we stop dragging our old self and let it go so we can move faster forward more quickly. And I did create that with AI.
It's awesome. All right, nicely done. And then the guy who's nicely doing it every day of the year, but especially on Christmas, Santa, Papa John. Good morning,
Thanks.
sir.
Thanks, Scott. Excuse me. Hope everybody's off to a roaring start today. Hey, I'm looking for and I'm helping. I've created a whole new website to help veterans find services and meetings because we all know the power of conversation can help our veterans. You know, I got onto this about 6 months ago, and someone said, "Hey, there's no national list in this country for services for our veterans and EMTs and firefighters and police people that need these types of services." Yes, I'm Santa Claus, and I make amazing, happy, joyful, positive memories by creating wonderful videos for businesses and families. One of my big ones for the families is I'm reading custom created stories to families where I'm including the children's names in the stories as I'm reading them. But I'm on a mission now to get this website going for our veterans. So if you know anybody that helps our veterans, please send them my way. Thanks, Scott. Back to you.
Thank you. That's really amazing. That's fantastic. Great stuff. I'll bet the kid gets a video like that. It's something they will treasure through adulthood. Excellent idea.
Well, one of the biggest comments I'm getting, Scott, is the kids are saying, "I want to watch it again, because Santa said my name."
Yeah,
Can't go wrong with that.
true. All right. Great to have you here. All right, next up, we're going to talk to Nathan Siegel. Morning, Nathan.
Yeah, good morning. So as you can see by the image behind me, we're all on a journey. And what I've been doing is creating a lot of AI coloring books and illustrations for businesses. I've also created a book on, not a book, a group on Go High Level, where I show people how to get the most out of AI in traditional artwork. I've also been doing some work in the field of helping people recover from narcissistic abuse. So what I've done here is got a whole bunch of links that I'm going to paste into the chat, and that gives you links to the group on Go High Level about AI, and there's also a YouTube channel about recovering from narcissistic abuse, and I also wrote a book which I just published a few days ago. So everything is all in my information in the chat. There you go.
Yeah, Nathan, I'd like to say thank you for your time. It was a great one-on-one. Had a very really interesting presentation. I would encourage everyone to just talk to Nathan and see how his service might fit with what you do. Very interesting. Thank you.
Thanks so much. Appreciate that.
All right, power of networking.
Yep.
Thank you both. And good morning, Linda Wimple. Good to have you back.
Hey, thank you, Scott. Thanks. So I'm Linda Wimple in the St. George, Utah area, and I am in the YouTube world. I provide consistent first page rankings on YouTube, and you don't need to have a YouTube channel to get that achieved, and you don't even need to have a video because we'll make one for you. I do have a continuing request. I'd love to connect with more business coaches as soon as possible. We're starting a really unique thing, and I'd like to start off with the business coaches. So that's it, Scott.
So, the people that you're seeking to meet with, will you be meeting through Zoom and then talking about using YouTube?
Correct. And
Or
I want to present what I'm showing or what I'm endeavoring to do, the next steps.
sounds cool. I'd like to check that out.
Linda, would that also apply to business brokers, or have you worked with any business brokers on
No, but
your
I'm
YouTube page?
no, but that's definitely on. Yeah, I'd love to connect.
Well, maybe let's chat so I'd like to learn more about what your approach is there.
Okay, that'd be great. Thank you.
Yes, let's do this. We only got 11 months left in the year. Jeez. All right. Good morning to our friend in Cincinnati, Nate Helms. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott. Good morning, folks. I have to say, this group, I'm in a handful of networking groups, and this group has the nicest people of all the groups that I'm in. Um, I'm broadcasting here from beautiful downtown Cincinnati. I'd like to nominate Joe and Kathy for their backgrounds, best backgrounds in the group. I work with the number one wellness plan in the country, and my mission is to donate as much as possible to the nonprofit and worship community. We have a program where for every employee that is enrolled in our plan, we will donate about $120 a year to the charity of their choice or nonprofit of their choice. My feeling is a dollar in the hands of a charity or a place of worship is worth about 10 in a business. So that's my mission. I'm trying to hit 6 figures this year of donation.
That's a great goal. All right. Thank you so much. So I just changed my background. I created that. Do you know you can do that right within Zoom? You can create an AI background. I just used a prompt. I wanted a city skyline, and I used a couple of suggestions about the type of style of art. So that's my Mycity background. It's Mycity behind me. Okay, you got it? Thanks, everybody. Kathy Cuevas with another stunning background, a great new business. Tell us more.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you. It's cold. It's like 38 degrees here in California, and that's just unheard of and ungodly. I got my snuggly on. I want to give a thank you to Bob, who's helping me with my LinkedIn network, because, like you mentioned, I'm just starting out on the online presence. I've been financial coaching for over 20 years. Um, and I retired 3 years ago from teaching personal finance in high school at the college level. So those kids really got an education on steroids, and told them to pay it forward and help their parents because it was a Title I low income school. So I'm kind of struggling. I want to continue to help people and I want to be able to help more people, but my struggle is going from in person to online. It's just seemed to be a struggle for me. And I love all the backgrounds, but this is what hit me this week. My business coach I hired told us it needs, like, if you want to look professional, it has to be a real, not a fake background. And I'm going, well, I don't have any room in my house I can do that with. So I put up a card table in my office, and I have like a window of the beach because I'm a seriously beachy travel person. But anyway, so I'm tossed between backgrounds. Do I have something like this where I put like my business plain blue with my business name on it? But he says, no, it has to look like your home office. I said, I don't have like a home office wall because behind me I got targets of a shooting range, and that's not exactly professional. So anyway, I love the backgrounds. I just don't know if my business coach, do you guys have any opinions on that? What will look professional from doing coaching at home? Anyway, I'd appreciate it if anybody knows anybody podcasters. I'd love to get on a podcast to help get my name out there, because I'm just trying any way I can to get known, to be able to get off the ground and help more people financial, whether it be simple budgeting or a get out of debt plan, anything like that.
I love your background, Kathy.
Well, thank you. I like it too. It's me, but thank you.
Yeah,
I'm
I
struggling
think
with the professional aspect of it.
Kathy, if you'd like something like about your business and or your services, we can create a background like mine that has your logo and your business name, and you give them like portray your
Yeah.
message right as you're talking to people.
Yeah, I did that on Canva, but here, I'll put it up here, but he said it's not good enough. And I'm like, well, then what is good enough? It's my business. So here's my background. It's got my logo, my company name, my tagline, but he says it's not professional because it doesn't look real. It looks like you're faking it to make it, as he put it.
I think he wants more creativity
I'm happy
and,
with that.
and more substance behind it. I think that's more that than not being professional. I think it looks more like a business card, which is probably the reason for that criticism, whether I agree with it or not.
He would like Linda's with the bookcase and stuff in the background, but I guess I could have business books, but I'm wondering if I can have if I can't do the actual wall, if I can take a picture of the wall so I can use my desktop, not a laptop on a card table in my office. It's just frustrating. I'm trying to be the best I can listening to coaching people, but I'm.
Have you thought about doing your background in a furniture store? So that way you have the furniture to put your laptop on and you have the background for the bookshelf and all the other things that they offer.
Well,
Maybe if I could take a
Bill
picture of the
Schweber's
setting,
background.
like an IKEA setting, maybe.
Right.
Yeah, I think
Bill
you
said
take
real
your
and
camera,
virtual.
Turn it sideways, take a
virtual.
picture of anything and use it.
Well, that's what I thought, but he said it's not real. I said, how can my wall in my house not be real? I'm hearing so many things that I'm just starting to get frustrated. I'm at the point of frustration of like throwing in the towel, but I'm not, seriously, but I just get so frustrated of hearing so many things and then not being able to be the perfectionist because I am a perfectionist.
Oh
So
my
I just want to
God,
be.
no, not another perfectionist. I mean, that disaster. I think what you should do, Kathy, is talk to Nathan. I'm worried that train is going to run over him. It's that real.
Well, that's true, but he doesn't want, again, he would say it's fake because it's not a real background. He literally wants a
Don't
real.
worry about what he thinks.
Can I throw my opinion in here? I think you're listening to the wrong person.
I think
That's what with it. Every time you talk about this guy, well, not to be super rude about this, but opinions are like assholes and everybody has one. And just because he has an opinion doesn't mean that he's right. And
Okay. Oh my God.
what might be really helpful, like I can help you with a background if you want, but backgrounds do not have to be real. Mine's not real, except in the sense that it's an illustration, but you wouldn't believe how much great feedback I've had in almost every networking event I go to because people love it. And they inevitably ask me, well, where did you get it from? Like, one of the things you want to attract attention. And for a long time, a lot of people were saying to me, we don't know what you do. And so I started flipping through some of my AI backgrounds. And when I brought this one up, everybody said, stop, use that. And that's what you want to do. You want to attract attention. Your background will help you. Who cares if it's real or not?
And you know what? That's only his opinion, and you're letting his opinion emotionally drive you into frustration. Don't let that happen. Just let it go.
Yeah,
I
honestly think
if you really want a professional backdrop, maybe he sits against these digital backdrops. There are canvases you can get printed out to put behind you, so it doesn't look like you're cut out. You get my point?
Yeah.
So
I have person has that.
I have my own office here, okay? But my whole point is that you could get that canvas behind you and nobody would even know it's not your.
Get your own green screen.
Somebody
Well,
mentioned
I have a green screen too.
Well, green screen's going to cut you out, and maybe that's what's bugging that guy. Who knows?
Screen, if you can use a green screen, it would be great. That will help you. I can't use one where I am because of my setup. I don't have enough room for it. But a green screen would help. And as a professional background, it might be useful to ask this guy. But in my opinion, this is going too far.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he would
love
Bill's.
Yeah.
If Bill is an attorney, he would love Bill's background because that looks like an authentic attorney setting. He's looking for authenticity so you don't come off as fake and whatever else. So this background I have, it's got my business and stuff. It's almost like a logo on a front door, but he says it's fake. It doesn't show the real me. But I don't have a place in my house that I could a wall I could do that to. I can't move my furniture in the office to have a wall behind me with my diplomas.
Okay, Kathy, don't worry about it. As long as it's your face, not an AI face,
Bingo.
you're authentic. Screen doesn't matter. And
Yep.
we're getting right out
That
of
guy
time,
sounds like
unfortunately.
Amy.
Love this discussion. So, because Burke's going to be speaking in 7 minutes, so we're going to have to rush through the rest of our. Jim Macy, good morning, sir. I love your background, and I love the heart that you bring to your interactions with people. So, good morning.
Oh, thank you, Scott, and good morning to everybody. That is a real background of Kings Canyon National Park that I took years ago, and it's what it is. I have Macy's hypnosis. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist. I work with people that are suffering from PTSD, childhood trauma, stroke recovery, rewiring the brain for any brain injury, and working with people that are undergoing cancer treatment for the mitigation of the side effects. I'm still offering a free hypno gift to anybody that wants it. Give me a call. It's in the chat. Thank you much.
If you haven't tried hypnosis, you're making a mistake. It's well worth it. Saved my life in 2008. I was given a 5% chance of making
Okay,
it.
Bob. Got it. We got to move on. Sorry.
Yeah, amen.
Charles Hamilton, now is your turn. Good
Hello,
morning,
everybody.
sir.
Hello, everybody. Happy New Year. This is my first event of this, I think this year so far. So Happy New Year, even though we're basically moving into February, 11 months to go. I'm a really, really, really good friend of Phil Wolfstein's. He's an awesome guy. And he did join my networking group, which is the Beverly Hills chapter of a group, an organization that specializes in divorce. I am a CFP. I'm a certified financial planner, but I am also a CDFA, which means I have subject matter expertise in the area of divorce. That stands for Certified Divorce Financial Advisor. I work with a lot of people in their holistic financial planning, but that is an area of specialty and expertise for me. I am based here in Los Angeles. My background is fake, but it features books, which I think make me look very smart and very professional. Great to be here.
Good job. All right. Thanks, Charles. Great to have you back. Later. Good morning, sir.
I'm the founder of the Tomy Healing System. Tomy Healing System is a scientific approach to Eastern medicine, effectively manage the chronic condition. If you're suffering from the low energy, low immunity, poor digestion, and weak cardiovascular system, we have integrative medicine to help you balance your energy chi to help you. Thanks to this, Mycity group is a very, very powerful professional group. I get a lot of professional help from this group. Special thanks like Betty, Rose, and Joy Nixon, and many, many of them. So I really like this group, and it's a very professional, very powerful people here. Thank you.
Thank you, Leiter. Eileen Dawson, how's the weather in Massachusetts? Good morning. Good afternoon.
It's cool here, but it's been cool for a while. So I snuggled up yesterday, went for a walk with a friend, just got as much as I could. But Canada is much colder. They've been like 20 degrees below zero. I'm like, oh, that's really cool. Yeah, that's worse than 10, 15 degrees. So my name is Eileen Dawson, and I am a Ramsey money coach, similar to Kathy, who has a ton of experience at the educational level and has done so much with students. A lot of my work is done one-on-one coaching, and a lot of them are adults. You know, I really, like Kathy, want to infiltrate more of that high school kid, that, young college student, because there's so much education that needs to happen around money and just finances. So that's what I do. I kind of have both arms in that. So yeah, similar to Kathy, if you know somebody that needs some help, we're here.
All right. Thank you, Eileen. Good
Eileen, what
stuff.
time, before you go, I'll skip myself. What time is your alignable sessions on, was it, during a week? You muted. You're muted.
8 o'clock on Monday nights at Eastern time.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Okay, next up, we're going to talk to our new person, Dipali, and then Russell Lookadoo after that. So good morning, Dipali.
Good morning, everyone. So I'm Dipali. I'm finance professional. I have more than 18 years of experience. I've worked as a fractional CFO for a couple of companies. I'm owning my management consultancy here, and also I have my business in UAE, Dubai. I was there for 10 years, and I'm managing both the companies from here. And I'm mostly specialized. I help corporate companies to save their taxation, structure their financial division, and also my specialty is into merger and acquisitions. So I work as a CFO for fractional CFO for a couple of advisory firms. So we are looking for, acquire old CPA firms, RIA firms, and maybe old businesses. They want the exit plan. So we make for them, arrange the investors and also arrange the finances. If they are looking for equity, we also offer them equity. So that is my profile. So mostly like tax planning and business management, finance management, and if they want any, merger or acquisitions to buy and sell the businesses. So anybody who's looking for say the taxation or any help in the finance, do reach out to me.
All right. It's great to have you here. And how did you hear about our group?
I connected with Bob, and yesterday we had a very good talk. And so with connect with common network, I was having the contact with Mr. Bob. So yeah,
Fantastic. Well, great to have you here.
yeah,
And
pleasure.
that's
Yeah, so it's like, if somebody like we check all the financials, and at least we can manage to save at least 30 to 50% of taxation for the company with, following all the compliances. And also we work for NGOs, a non-profit organization.
okay. Thank you. And then hello, Russell Lookadoo.
Good morning. How are you doing, folks? It's good to see you. It's Russell Lookadoo, the HR guy for small business. Basically, I align the team with the dream. I've found in the 20 years I've been doing this that entrepreneurs have a passion or an acumen or a desire to do something to change the world. They are good at it, and all of a sudden they get more successful and can't handle all the work themselves. So they make the biggest mistake. They start hiring, and I like to say my employees, I call the HR guy, because that's when your headaches begin. Now there's regulatory compliance, there's things like that are fundamental. I help with employee handbooks, policies, job descriptions, things like that. But I work mainly on processes, procedures, and leadership effectiveness. Looking to meet with other advisors like fractional CFOs, like is it Dipali? Is that how you pronounce that? And just to become part of that trusted circle that the business owner looks for in to run their business. A lot of fun, and we'll see you guys in the future.
Russell, is there a time that is too early for you to be involved, or do you work with startups or?
Generally not startups. They generally, often when I meet with startups, their first question is, how can I hire a salesperson and pay him when he makes a sale? Not pay him until then. But I like to have at least 3 to 5 employees minimum that I'll jump in up to about 75. By then, they need a full-time HR person, which I can advise. And I've placed HR people with my clients for that reason.
Thank you.
Good. Thank you, Nate.
All righty. We're getting tight on time, folks. So my apologies. So I'm going to next ask another new guest, take her turn, Brittany Nebel, and then time permitting, we'll rush through the rest of my beloved friends, so Burke still can get at least 10 minutes to talk. So good morning, Brittany.
Good morning. Sorry, I am actually on the road,
No
but
worries.
my name is Brittany and I am a confidence coach. I like to help people overcome self doubt and build unshakable self belief. Through mindset shifts and practical strategies, I empower clients to show up boldly in their careers, relationships, and personal goals.
And
That's
where are you
about it.
located?
And
Where are you located, Brittany?
I'm located in Minnesota.
All right. Is
And
this your first time
I've
here?
been doing this for a couple years. Yes.
Well, please come back. We'd love to see when you can connect and we can see you and learn more about you. But thank you for joining us today.
Yes.
Deeply appreciate it. Okay, we're going
Thank
to
you.
quickly jump through. I'm going to ask people if they can do it under in a minute. I would give you more time next week. Patrick O'Flynn, you're up next. And then
Thank you
Halle,
very much. Yeah, I'm
and
going to
then
be
Ed.
very quick. I'm going to be very quick, Scott. Yes, great to be here. And reviewing, we're all entrepreneurs, and there are two parts to our presentations. There's one, the logical part, which we all do it, but then there's the emotional part. And while the words are important, what is the song you're singing? And that will connect with people. And that is the case when you're trying to convince people. Now, have you noticed, for instance, here's a bit of logic. Have you noticed that generally younger people are healthier than older people? And the reason for this is that younger people produce quality healing instructions in greater abundance, enabling them to follow the rules of health. But as we get older, and depending on our lifestyle, we don't produce them as we used to. But now it's possible to replace them. My details are in the chat. I'd love to talk to you, not to convince you, to share. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you so much, Patrick. All right, Halle, you're up next.
Thank you. Good day, my friends. I'll make it brief as possible. I'm a health span coach. I make your life easier with my motivation, my expertise to, let's say, one example fast. You go to the market, or there's so many health coaches out there. You want to buy stuff. Which one do you take? This is bad. This is good. There's so much confusion out there. I will simplify it for you as an expert, and my information will be in the chat. I was bedridden once. And at 55, never on any meds, but I've been given a bunch of diagnoses and labels. Thank you. That's it.
Good stuff. You owe it to yourself to meet with Halle. She's got a lot of great info. Okay, Ed Cincinnati, can you make it in under a minute, please? Good morning, sir.
Yep. Ed Cincinnati, franchise owner of Edward Cincinnati Associates Dream Vacations. We are currently in wave season. That's when all the best offers are being put out by the suppliers. So I get the best deals. And my associates and myself have over 100 years of experience. So we know what we're doing.
Beautiful. All righty. And Moshe Math generously volunteered to, we'll skip him, but we love you, Moshe. And Burke, you should be able to do a share screen if you need that for your presentation.
Okay.
The green button down at the bottom.
There's a green button at the bottom. Okay. Let me do this here. I'm going to play a video for you just because it's faster and gets it done. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes, I can hear you.
So here's my video. Can you hear this?
I'm not hearing any audio from the video.
You can't hear
yet.
anything?
No.
Not the
I think
knowledge,
it's.
skills, wisdom, experience you may run into.
Can you hear it?
Now you can. Yes.
Probably heard that 4 out of 5 businesses fail in the first 5 years. Unfortunately, there's a lot of truth to that, and for many avoidable reasons. Even a survey by the Small Business Administration revealed that of the businesses that failed, 60% had no business plan. The truth is that building a successful business can be overwhelming. Do it yourself, hire someone. How much will it cost? Are you done with the books, webinars, and classes and still not know what to do next? Where do you start? Hi, I'm Burke Franklin, the creator of Business Power Tools. I get excited about new ideas and how they can be built into thriving businesses. Building a company can be the fastest way to big impact and super wealth. But how do you apply the business knowledge you have in the right ways? Even if you have the knowledge and skills, you have the tools to do it. Unfortunately, I've seen a lot of great business ideas fail due to ignorance or naivete. If your business is to succeed, it must be sustainable without you losing control, your mind, or your shirt. But I believe you can be successful with the right tools. You can't fake it till you make it, or make it up as you go, or you can leverage the power of our proven and trusted done-for-you software templates and modern holistic business development platform. I've been in business for more than 40 years. I've worked for a number of companies, large and small. My experience gives me a unique perspective and ability to put these tools together. I started Business Power Tools with the idea that launching, growing, and running a company can be made more efficient, less costly, and even fun. If you want to really succeed building a conscious and profitable company on your ideas for advancements in the world, then I have the tools for you. Business Power Tools. Because there's so much to do, we developed many more tools, and we use all of these tools ourselves in our own business. Back in the software retail days, we marketed 10 products in about 3,500 retail stores and built a $12 million company with 30 employees. So we've been down the road you're on and have addressed just about everything that keeps you up at night. What if you could go from being swamped, getting the important things done like a pro? Okay, fast forward 20 plus years. Here's the Business Power Tools dashboard panel as it is today. Now we've updated and integrated all of our business building tools into one intuitive dashboard arranged by function, shared securely online with your team, and kept organized for the life of your business. Everything works alike and shares common data. You'd have to learn a lot of individual apps to accomplish as much as you can in one place here. It's loaded with templates for writing business plans, employee policies, OSHA safety procedures, press releases, the list goes on. This is actually a new and I dare say revolutionary visual document management system. Its unique, progressive, modular design easily supports agile, lean, flexible business development methodologies. Start with whatever is your priority today and add and update as you grow. With the Business Power Tools dashboard, you can tie all of your processes together into a comprehensive execution management system. It keeps all of your plans, calculations, and correspondence organized and secure for your ongoing access. We realize there are similar looking products all over the internet, claiming you can write a business plan in a day or a few hours or get it all into just one page. At best, others offer templates as a collection of empty windows like this one that you're on your own to fill in. You know what to write. You know what your audiences are looking for. You just cannot afford to risk your business success on some marketer's lost leader. The free stuff may provide some information, but often little direction, sample text, or helpful answers. With Business Power Tools, we've done the work for you. Given your goals, I think you'll agree that a modest investment in getting started right and finishing strong is easily worth it. Our philosophy is that it's much easier to edit than it is to write from scratch. Unlike the empty example before, here's a sample from the BizPlan Builder business planning template. We take out all of the guesswork of what to say and how to say it. Just like you'd expect, you can easily edit and format the documents any way you like, as well as insert images and links. Like all of our document templates, there are no blank pages, so you'll never have writer's block, and you'll always have a solid foundation on which you can build and customize. Here's one example of the many financial tools included. Customer lifetime value is always near and dear to our hearts. Many business questions require some financial analysis. You need easy to follow models you can walk anyone through to make your case. These are all Excel-based, so you can easily customize them to fit exactly what you're doing and get the answers you're looking for. These are the kinds of building blocks you must have to set your company up for long-term success. Personally, I'm more of a right brain type, but I can follow a recipe, enter numbers into a model, and customize a document. With Business Power Tools, you can leverage the technology and content as if you have the resources of a huge company. You can also include your team and advisors to collaborate, even if you're scattered all around the world. We even have a network of coaches and consultants who can do it with you, or just when and where you need it. So you'll save money and time to invest in other projects. Now you can position your business to raise much needed capital, qualify for government and corporate contracts, or expand your consulting practice with an easy upsell to add recurring revenue. No matter what, we'll help you build a successful company around your ideas. From 30 years of evolution with feedback from thousands of entrepreneurs, advisors, and investors, we've learned a lot and formulated all of it into the newest versions of Business Power Tools, making it the proven, trusted, practical, and tactical business building platform to grow your company. So the big question is, what do you want to do today? Where do you want to start? Is it your business plan, strategic plan? You need to raise capital. Is your marketing strategy, public relations, or sales your priority? Is it time to get a better grip on your operation with policies and procedures and evolve a conscious company culture? We've consolidated all of the tools from our vast collection into the tool sets you need to systematize everything in these key areas. You can cancel or suspend anytime, and your low intro subscription is price protected. Keep it up to date, and no matter how high prices may go in the future, your subscription always remains grandfathered in at this low rate. There's a lot here for sure. Now you've seen a glimpse of what Business Power Tools can do for you and your business. The next thing to do is log in as our guest and explore the tools and dashboard. Go ahead, put your logo and slogan on it, click on the different panels, open the documents and see for yourself how good the content really is. Play with the financial models that do the math and give you the answers you're looking for. We'll save your work. Give it a real test drive for 2 weeks, then choose the subscription plan you want now. Business Power Tools turns uncertainty, overwhelm, and fear into clarity and confidence to succeed in your business. Our mission is to infuse mindfulness into business and practices, supporting your entrepreneurial thinking and actions as you build and run your business, to minimize mistakes and maximize success, enabling you to successfully offer your products and services to make a difference in our world. Business Power Tools, supercharging business growth.
All righty then. Can you hear me?
We got a short time for Q&A. Thank you, Burke. Great stuff. And if people can stick around longer than 9 o'clock, I will stay on as long as we need. I had a private demo with the Power Tools with Burke, and there's a lot there. So if you haven't seen that yet, I encourage you to check it out.
Yeah, I invite you to contact me I can show you stuff that you're interested in, not just give you the big blast picture there. But yeah,
I thought it was great, Bert. And you've done a great job in terms of your overall branding and tying the whole package together. And then the video is just a great tool. I've got a guy who works with startups and new businesses that I want to introduce you to.
oh, thank you, I appreciate that. And just to say also on the policies and stuff, we definitely refer to Russ Lookadoo to help people with that. So not stepping on your toes, Russ. We're point them to you, man.
Hard to keep everything current, so appreciate the backup to back up.
I'll throw something in here. Most people are really lost when it comes to how they run their business. And if you get on top of that, what it means is that it will propel you forward. That a reasonable statement, everybody?
The thing I wonder about, there's the parable of the 5 blind men and the elephant, where all the blind men are like, they're feeling the elephant, they're grabbing her leg, pulling on its tail, its trunk, and its ears. But none of them can see the elephant. And I find that in businesses a lot. There's an elephant in the room, but everybody's got their own little thing they're doing, but they don't zoom out and see, okay, how does this fit with the big picture? And that's really one place I think the business plan can make a world of difference in running a company, especially you're bringing in new people. Here's the plan. You're going to sell the business. Here's the plan. You're going to finance it. You've got to have a plan. So anyway, it's multiple uses for a business plan. That's for sure. And you can call it a roadmap, a blueprint, whatever you want if you don't like the word plan, but it is what it is.
Yeah, most people look at it as a document that you then sit on the shelf. I did my plan, and so your description and invitation essentially to engage and make it more of an operating document or working document is, I think, a difference maker.
I just open it up myself and just open up the section like I was looking at some pricing or something, and that's where I keep my notes. And rather than having notes all over the place in different documents, why not just have it all in one place? If there's one part of your business you're thinking about it, open that part of the plan up, type it in there, and then go back to what you're doing. You've got it all organized.
It's amazing. took a lot of hands-on learning to create that platform, and then
Oh my God.
the whole dashboard concept's very, very well thought out. Really like it. All righty. So any other questions for Burke? Then it looks like a wrap, and I want to just thank everybody. If you didn't get as much time as you deserve to talk, I will put the offer out. Like with Burke, we gave him 10 minutes to talk. So if you are interested in presenting about your business, please contact Bob or myself. We can put that in the schedule because I think it's great to get more information about the work that you guys do. And as always, I'm honored to be a member of this group and to kind of keep the circus going.
Hey, Scott, Moshe didn't speak, and I like to listen to him, but he's never going to forget that you didn't give him time to speak.
No,
Ever.
he offered, he put his head on the platter and said, "Take me, I'm yours." So, no.
Oh, good. Well done, Moshe.
Patrick, thank you for the deal with me, but I actually sent a message to Scott earlier.
Yep.
Bob, I'll give you a call.
Well, could you put a link to that video in chat?
Which video? Oh, the Burks video?
Yes. I want to pass it on to somebody.
I'll give it to you.
Good idea. All righty. Well, I want to thank our new guests who have joined us, Polly and Brittany. Hope to see you again. And it's great to see people on a more regular basis like Nate and Linda and Kathy. I really like this group and I appreciate all of you. Thank you for joining us once again.
Thank
And
you
we'll,
for having us.
You're
Giving the
welcome.
chance.
Likewise.
and we'll see everybody next month.
Today was encouraging. Thank you.
Next month, which is a week later.
Right. Well, a day later. Yeah.
A day later.
Yeah, we run this group once a week at the same time.
Every Friday. That's right.
Yep, every Friday.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Bob, we're staying on?
Sure.
Thanks, Scott. And thank you, Bob. Appreciate the opportunity of showing
thanks,
up.
Burke.
Thanks, man.
Burke, we've got to meet. I'm going to find a time, hopefully next week or the following
Okay.
week.
All my loans got extended 6 months, Mushy, so I'm
I'm
off.
not worried about that. I'm referring to your program and so forth as well.
Okay.
We'll deal with that one as well.
Right.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Scott, is that a fake background? You've got a fake background.
Yeah. You can create these right inside Zoom now. There's an AI function. I just created a prompt. I said, big city background, and
Or
then you
give
can
me the
choose.
best of the best of all city backgrounds combined into one.
Yeah.
By the way, I've got to say, Burke, he actually has you in the timer, and he has a negative time for the time you spoke, because all the speakers are on for beyond the minute, so it's showing negative.
That video is a whopping 7 minutes and 15 seconds. So anyway, yeah.
Game on you.
Yeah.
Good job.
You can contact me because there are a lot of things we can be together because you are also in the business consultancy.
Coolness.
All right. I'll see you guys next time.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Bob.